Hey guys, how's it going? Sports Gaming Fever here, and another episode of this Columbus Blue Jackets BGM mode. So we're gonna sim a little bit. I guess we'll sim to the All-Star break here. So I don't think we're gonna really make the playoffs this season unless we have a huge turnaround. We got Tuukka Rask, fortunately. So he's in. Mason's out. That's good. We definitely needed that. Going to be a good goaltender, as you can see. Only gives up one goal there and gets the win. So I mean, I'd be surprised if we turn around and get to the playoffs, considering we're the second worst in the entire NHL here in this franchise. But I think just kind of get the chemistry good, and then kind of see who's in, who's out for next season. Next season, I'm hoping over the off season it's going to be big for us. We are going to have our team set for the next 3 years, and that will be our main team. There'll be no more major changes, hopefully anyway, unless something comes about. So yeah, the season's basically like a test. See who's staying and who's going for next season. And if we make the playoffs, which is very unlikely, like I said, then I guess we'll be keeping the main team. This will be kind of our main team going forward. 2 top 10s here. We'll keep it there. So yeah. Haven't been really getting a lot of videos out over this vacation because it's February vacation, winter break. Got stuff to do, but I hope to be making more videos after winter break because I'll have is like school basically, so I won't be too caught up with anything. But yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about here. Well, I guess since we are the Columbus Blue Jackets here, the Rick Nash deal going on now. That's kind of big. How he's on the trading block for the trade deadline. But I am thinking that I don't think Columbus is has their heart set on making a deal with him. But they're not gonna go out and make offers. I think they're gonna let the offers come to them. And if they get somebody good, then they'll get a good offer, then they'll take it. But if they don't get a good offer, they'll keep him until the off season and trade him away then. But there was rumors that Boston was looking at him, but they're definitely not. He's too much for him. He's way too much for Boston. But I think the Rangers are in the running for him. But I'd like them to get him because I think that would hurt them more than it will help them, because they'd throw off the chemistry that they have leading the NHL or leading the Eastern Conference at least. I don't know if they're leading the NHL anymore. I know they were at one point. But yeah. Hopefully they go for him though, but they'll just ruin the chemistry, I think, because they'll have to give up a lot, and then they'll throw off the chemistry, and then putting him into the role like Gaborik is the right winger. I believe he's right winger, right? Yeah, he's the right winger, and he's the first line right winger. And if they kind of put Nash into that position, that could throw off chemistry. If they trade away Gaborik for Nash, that'll throw off chemistry and just hurt them, I think, because Gaborik is a great player. I think he's more valuable to a team like New York than Nash. But not to say I don't really have an opinion if Gaborik and Nash are similar. I don't think Gaborik's better than Nash. I don't think Nash is better than Gaborik, because you can't really judge them on that because they have two different playing styles. Nash is a power forward. Gaborik's more of a sniper kind of player, and you can't really they play differently, so you can't really compare them that closely. I don't think that's just my opinion, but I think Gaborik fits more in New York than Nash does. But Nash is definitely more valuable than Gaborik in other places too. Like he'd be more valuable in Boston because Boston's more of a rugged, like tough team. And that's how Nash plays, being a power forward. So I just killed a bunch of time talking about that, but yeah. 17, 25, and 6, not looking good. Rask has been playing pretty good, but there's been some games where he's given up a lot of goals, so it might not be Rask. It could be something else, defenseman. I guess at the before the trade deadline, let me know like what you think the problem might be if you don't think it was goaltending, because I think it was definitely good to get Rask over Mason, because I think Rask is he is a better goaltender than Mason now, and I think he's going to be. But so that's a good deal, but that might have not solved our problem. Giving up too many goals. So I guess let me know about that. We'll sim to the All-Star break, because we are already there. The trading block. But yeah, let me know. What do you think might be the problem if goaltending didn't solve it? So we're gonna stay with defensemen here. We're gonna stay in the WHL too. Updates the earnings zone. So let's sim to the trade deadline, and then that will be it for this video. No. See, like 4-1, that's crappy. That shows you that our offense wasn't doing it good, our defense wasn't their best, and then you'll see a game where we win like 5-2. So it's the consistency. It's like we gotta be more consistent, and what's gonna help that? You think like 4-5, like that's like a completely different score. I mean, we lost too, which sucks, but like we got goals, but then we gave up more goals, and it's just not consistent, you know. I think we're a little bit more consistent with Rask though. Like there you go, 1-0. The scores are just weird, but I think we're a bit more consistent with Rask, but we're not consistent enough. So what moves do you think I should make to make us more consistent? Like I remember now there was a couple guys in the Islanders who are good forwards that could help, or maybe there's a problem with our defensemen and we need to get more defensemen. But I know I'm not going to be able to make all those moves at the trade deadline, but at least just put us in a position that we can do that over the off season. At least that would be really good. But yeah, because I mean, Rask only has 14 wins. Of course, some of that was with Boston being the backup goalie, though. But like, it's not all his fault, I don't think. But a decent stretch here, a little decent stretch. You can see like the like our first line is definitely carrying us offensively. Like we got Nash, 22 goals, Eriksson with 31 assists, and then Carter's been jumping up there once in a while, passing Eriksson or Nash, and then Nash or Eriksson passing him again. But yeah, maybe it's offense, maybe it's defense, I don't know, but definitely have to keep rebuilding. Hopefully rebuild by the off season, or not rebuild over the off season. You know. I have nothing to say, which is why I'm being silent. Yeah, see, we're having like a couple games now that are good, and then we'll have a couple losses, and then we'll have a couple wins, a couple losses. Like, I guess you could call that consistent in a way, but that's not kind of the consistency I want. Maybe win a couple games, lose one, win a couple games, lose one. That would be much better, obviously. But yeah. Hopefully that will if we can make a couple moves here and then make a couple moves over the off season, we should be set and ready for a playoff run and maybe even a cup run, if that's even a possibility. So yeah, 7-0 win. That's great, but then we'll have like a 7-0 loss, you know, and it's just we're not consistent. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself. So I'm glad the trade deadline's coming up, so we can end this video. And next video should be next week. So I'll give you guys some time to give me feedback. Maybe if there's players out there that you want me to get, or tell me the problem. Maybe it's within the lines. Anything. Just give me any feedback that you think could be helpful, and I'd be willing to at least look at it and maybe even try it out. So yeah, let me know. Thanks, guys. See you.